Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number one. Yes, day number one, week 16 of our journey together. That's day number one, week 16 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here. Let's begin. Um, let's head up. Today is Monday, the 11th of December, 2023. The subject is, of course, mathematics. We're going to begin with mathematics. And we're going to begin with section number one. And section number one is just basically going to be section number one is going to be what we call consumer market. Okay. All right. So let's begin with that. Aaliyah, the book that I give you, right? Did you start anything in that?
No, sir.
Do you know how to do Pythagoras theorem and stuff like that?
I did it before, but I can't really remember the formulas.
Can't remember the formulas. Okay. Okay, well. I really need you to start working on that. So do rounding, comparing fractions, and number theory. Okay, that's page 128, 131, and 133. All right, just to start, seeing that you don't know how to do that, the first one. All right,
Yes, sir.
and then I'll send you the solutions for that. Prashant, where's Prashant?
Yes, sir.
Um, what are you working on right now? What topic are you on?
I left off on substitution.
Okay, please finish that. And whatever you complete
Yes, sir.
tonight, whatever you complete tonight, take a picture of it and send it to me, please.
Yes, sir.
If you have any questions, let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're going to be doing consumer math, and we're going to be looking at packaging questions. Packaging questions. So let's look at some packaging questions. All right, so that's the first section. So let me officially begin the slide for you. So I need Nevaeh. Can you read the first slide for me, please? A shopkeeper.
A shopkeeper has 1,200 pounds of sugar and 475 pounds of salt. He wants to keep these in he wants to pack these in 5-pound bags. Calculate the number of 5-pound bags he needs for packaging.
Very good. Casey, can you read this question as well? A shopkeeper.
A shopkeeper has 1,200 pounds of sugar and 4,705 pounds of salt. He wants to pack these in 5-pound bags. Calculate the number of 5-pound bags he needs for packaging.
Very good. All right, anyone have any idea on how you're going to do this? How are you going to find the number of 5-pound bags that he needs for packaging?
Division.
Okay, division. What are we going to divide?
Five.
Say it again. What are you going to divide?
5.
You're gonna divide what?
I thought you meant what number you're dividing by. You're
No,
dividing
what numbers are you gonna divide?
1,200 and 475.
Okay. So the first thing that we're gonna do, please write down this question. Again, please write down this question. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna first figure out how many number of 5-pound bags of sugar can you get? So how many pounds of sugar do we have? How many pounds of sugar do we have?
1,200.
Very good. We have 1,200 pounds of sugar, right? And in order to figure out, because they say 5-pound bags, right? So in order to know how many bags of sugar that we're gonna get, how many 5-pound bags of sugar, we take 1,200 and divide it by 5, and then we get 240. Okay. Now what's the next step? We already know how many bags of sugar that we could get, 5-pound bags of sugar. So what's the next step? What can we do?
Calculate the number of 5-pound bags you need for the packaging.
We already know how many 5-pound bags of sugar we can get. What else do we need to figure out?
Do we figure out how much 5-pound bags of salt he could get?
Yeah, let's figure out how many 5-pound bags of salt can we get. And how do we do that? We have to do what?
Divide 5 and 475.
Good. And when we divide 475 by 5, what is our answer?
95 bags.
95 bags. So we have 440 bags of sugar and 95 bags of salt. So Ajani, what are we gonna do to get our final answer? Ajani, I can't hear you. We have 240 bags of sugar and 95 bags of salt. What are we gonna do to get our final answer?
Add
We're gonna add them. What numbers are we gonna add?
240 plus 95.
Very good. We're gonna add 240 plus 95, and when we add them, we get what?
335.
Very good. We get 335 bags. Okay, so that's how we do it. So Angel, do you understand how we got 335 bags? Where's Angel? Angel, are you there? Angel,
Yes,
do you?
sir.
Yes. Do you understand how we got 335 bags?
Yes, sir.
Okay, explain it for me, how we got 335 bags.
We divide 1,200 divided by 5,
Mm-hmm,
and that equals to 240 bags.
mm-hmm.
And then we divide 475 by 5, and that equals 95 bags.
Very good.
And then we add 240 bags plus 95 bags equals 335.
Very good. So the total number of 5-pound bags that we can get is 335, right? Right, Angel?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Please write this down. Again, please write this down for me. Bethany, do you understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Bride?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Bree, do you understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Explain how we got it, Bree.
We had for the number of 5-pound bags for the sugar,
We divide 1,200 by 5 and we get 240 bags.
Mhm.
For the number of 5 pounds of bags for the salt, we divide 475 by 5 and we get 95 bags. For the
Okay.
number of 5-pound bags he needs in total for packaging, we add 240 bags plus 95 bags and we get 335 bags.
Very
And our
good. So,
answer is 335 bags.
very good. So the answer is 335 bags in total. All right. Yvette Percenti, do you understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir.
Good. How about you, Chai? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. How about you? Joseph. Joseph, do you understand how we got our answer? Or no? Joseph. Joseph Kalma. Where's Joseph? I can't have from Joseph. Are we done with this slide or are you still writing?
I'm still writing.
I'm not still writing. Anyone else who's still writing?
I'm still writing.
Try. Okay. Sabria, can you explain how we got 335 bikes?
Yes, sir. So, do you want me to read the instructions for number 1?
No, just explain how we got the answer.
So first you have to find the number, first you have to find number of 5-pound bags for the sugar. So that equal to 1,200 divided by 5, which equals to 240 bags. Then you have to find the number of 5 pounds of bags for the salt, which equals to 475 divided by 5 equals 95 bags.
Yeah.
Then you have to find the number of 5-pound bags he needs in total for packaging, which equals to 240 bags plus 95 bags equals 235 bags.
Very good explanation. Sabria. Rashad, do you understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Kiajane, do you understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Emma, do you understand how we got our answer?
No, sir.
No? Okay. What part of it don't you understand?
I just come, so I don't really know what to do.
Okay. Read the question.
A shopkeeper has 1,200 pounds of sugar and 475 pounds of salt. He wants to pack these in 5-pound bags. Calculate the number of 5-pound bags he needs for packaging.
Good. Read it one more time just so you could understand what's happening.
A shopkeeper has 1,200 pounds of sugar and 475 pounds of salt. He wants to pack these in 5-pound bags. Calculate the number of 5-pound bags he needs for packaging.
Very good. So we need to first figure out how many number of 5-pound bags of sugar that he could package. So we know that there's 1,200 pounds of sugar. So we take 1,200 and divide it by 5 to get 240. Okay. Then we also know that there are 5-pound bags of salt. So we have to take the number of the amount of pounds of salt, which is 475, and divide that by 5. And that's how we get 95. Okay. Then once we get that there are 240 bags of sugar and 95 bags of salt, then we're gonna add them to get the total amount of bags that he needs. The total amount of 5-pound bags that he needs for packaging the salt and the sugar. All right, so that's why we add. You understand that? Kemal, I'm talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so let me, for those who are still writing this, I'm gonna put it inside the chat. For those of us who are finished, we can move on to the next example. For the next example, I'm gonna ask, oh wow, a lot of people is trying to get it. All right. Akiro, are you there? Where's Akiro? Akiro, are you there? Akiro, I cannot hear you. Looks like your mic is not working. So why don't you message inside the chat? You're here or not? And Ashton Webb. Where's Ashton Webb? Ashton Webb, are you here? And Akiro, are you there? Okay, let's go on to example number 2. Gianna, can you read example number 2, please?
Okay. A shopkeeper has 1,083 pounds of rice and 261 pounds of black beans. He wants to pack these in 3-pound bags. Calculate the number of 3-pound bags he needs for packing.
Very good. So what do you think we're gonna do to get our answer, Gianna?
I don't know.
We have 1,083 pounds of rice, 261 pounds of black beans. You want to package them in 3-pound bags. What operation are we going to be using? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? This is for Gianna.
Addition?
Addition, but you want to package them into 3-pound bags. You have 1,083 pounds of rice. Why you say addition? What you gonna do? Tell me how you gonna get your answer.
I don't know. I was thinking you must see not divide, add 1,083 and 261 and divide that to like 3.
Okay, that's another way you could do it. But the only problem is with that is that you don't know if, like, if you add them, right? The problem with that is you're not sure if, like, I don't think you want to mix the rice and the black beans. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't want the rice and the black beans to be in the same bag. You know what I'm saying? So what if you find the number of pounds of rice and divide that by 3, and then found do the number of pounds of black beans and then divide it by 3 and then add them. That's another way, right? So that's how we're gonna do it. So Nevaeh, can you explain how we're gonna get our answer? By the way, please write this down. Again, class, write this down. Second example, write this down. Again, class, write this down because I'm gonna ask you for these notes. Go ahead, Nevaeh, explain this.
You want me to explain the entire thing or just what you have so far?
No, explain the entire thing.
Okay, so sorry. What you want to do is you divide 1083 by 3, which gives us 361 bags of rice.
Mhm.
Then you want to divide 261, and you divide that by 3, which gives us 87 bags of black beans.
Mhm.
Then you add 361 and 87, which gives us 448 bags.
Very good. 445. Good. Her name is Kiajane. Where's Kiajane? Kiajane, are you there? Kiajane Bethel? Where's Kiajane?
Yes, sir.
I need you to explain how we got 448 bags.
First we have to divide 1080.
Speak into the mic. Speak into the mic. We can't hear you.
First you have to divide the pounds of rice, which is 1083, divided by 3 is 361 bags.
Okay. Okay, what else after that? Kiajane, where are you?
Then we had to divide the black beans, which is 261 divided into 3 equals to 87 bags.
Okay.
The number of 3-pound bags you need in total for packaging is 361 bags plus 87 bags equals to 448 bags.
Thank you. Thank you for that explanation. Shekinah, where's Shekinah? Shekinah, Kalma, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Explain how we got 448 bags.
Pardon?
Explain how we got 448 bags for the answer.
So,
I can't hear you, Shekinah. Shekinah Kalma, where are you? Come on.
You divide 1,083, 1,083
No. 1,083.
1,083 divided by 3 is 361 bags.
Mhm.
Then you divide 261 to 3, and it's equal to
87.
Mhm.
So you add 361 and 87, and that's 448.
Very good. I give you 448.
Excuse me, Mr.
Go ahead.
My dad just called me. He said KJ is running late. He'll be home in 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you. All right. So that's how we do it. Anyone have any questions on how to do this? Yes or no? Please answer me. Does anyone have any questions on how to do this?
No, sir.
Okay. And Willon, where's Willon?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing this down in your book?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got 448 bags?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Malia, where's Malia? Malia Road.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain how we got 448 bags, please?
Yes, sir. First we divide 1083 by 3, which gives us 361.
Uh-huh.
Then we divide 261 by 3, which gives us 87.
Uh-huh.
Then we add all of them together, which gives us 448 bags. 448 bags.
Very good. So you have to divide it first to get the number of pounds of bags for the rice, and then divide it again to get the number of pounds of bags for the black beans. And then for the last one, then you add them up to get the total number. All right, are we done with this slide? Can I move it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, let's move on to the next slide. The answer is 448 bags. Okay, example number 3. For example number 3, I need Rashad, can you read example number 3, please?
A shopkeeper has 1,336 pounds of wheat and 496 pounds of nuts. He wants to pack these in 4-pound bags. Calculate the number of 4-pound bags he needs for packaging.
Very good. Do I have a volunteer who wants to explain how we're going to get the answer? Any volunteer wants to explain? How are we going to get the answer for this? If not, I'll call on somebody. Okay, no volunteers today. Okay, well, let me ask. Right.
A shopkeeper has 1,336 pounds of wheat and 496 pounds of nuts. He wants to pack these in 4-pound bags. Calculate the number of 4-pound bags he needs for packaging.
Very good. Okay. Very good. Brian, explain how we're going to get our answer.
You will divide 1,336 by 4.
Okay.
And divide 496 by 4.
Okay. And what do you get when you do that?
For the bags of wheat, you get 334 bags.
Uh-huh.
And for
for bags of nuts, you get 124 bags.
Good.
And you add them together to get the bags he needs in total for packaging, which is
when you add them, what you get?
458 bags.
458 bags. Very good. All right, good. Okay, please write this down for me. Again, please write this down.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead, Shakina.
could you put example 2 in the chat?
Okay, it's already there, but I'm gonna repost it. Kmar, where's Kmar?
Yeah.
Do you understand how we got 448 and 458?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, good. Joseph, where's Joseph?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got 448 and 458?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Explain it to me. Go ahead and explain. How does he get 458 bags?
You divide 1,336 by 4, and then you get and then you get 338 bags, and then you divide 496 by 100 and oh, your answer is 124. And then you add those two, and then you get your answer.
Okay, so you divide them first, and then you add them finally.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Very good. Lamont, do you understand how we got our answer?
You divide 1,336 by 4, and your answer is 334 bags. And you divide 496 by 4, and then you get 124 bags. Then you add those two numbers and get your answer, 458 bags.
Very good. Kivet Presenti, do you understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, explain it for me.
So a shopkeeper has 3,306 pounds of wheat and 496 pounds of nuts. So, and he needs to calculate the number of 4 pounds for each bag.
Yeah.
The number of 4 pounds for the wheat is equal to 1,336 divide 4 times 334 bags.
You said divided or times it?
Divide.
Okay.
And I didn't do the calculations for that one yet.
Okay. It's right on the screen.
Oh, sorry. The number of 4 pounds of bags for the nuts are equal to 496 divide 4, giving you 124 bags.
Okay.
And the number of 4 pound bags he needs in total for packaging is equal to 334 bags plus 124 bags, equaling 448 bags.
458 bags.
Oh, sorry, 458 bags.
Very good. All right, good. Perfect. Are we done with this slide? Can I move this one now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. All right, so I'm going to take a screenshot of this and put it inside the chat. This last one for example number 4, I don't want you to write this down. I just want you to do the answer inside of your book. So you know what we do? What time is it? 6:41. Yeah, let's do one more example. You can write this down. It's the last example we can do. So this is the last example. But before I show you the answers, I want you to do it by yourself and put your answer inside the chat. Everyone, please do this by yourself and put your answer inside the chat. All right, don't say it out loud. Do it yourself and put your answer inside the chat. I need Zaria. Zaria, can you read number 4 for me, please?
Yes, sir. A shopkeeper has 1,990 pounds of cornmeal and 375 pounds of sugar. He wants to pack these in 5-pound bags. Calculate the number of 5-pound bags he needs for packaging.
Very good. So thank you for reading that. I need you all to put your answers inside the chat for me, please. Again, do this and put your answers inside the chat for me. Everyone, please put your answers inside the chat. Again, do this question and put your answer inside the chat, please. All right, do this again and put your answer inside the chat for me, please. All right, so far, let me see. Thank you, Nevaeh, Clement.
Here goes 3.
Thank you, Chai. Thank you, Kivet. Thank you, Gianna, Zaria, Rashad, Bethany, Kema. The rest of you, where's the answer? Where's Akirio? Akiro. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Akiro. Akiro, why don't you log out and join back so that you see if your mic will work? Like log out and come back because I don't know why your mic is not working. Okay. All right, so everyone is getting 473. Let's actually do it. I need Gianna, can you explain how you got your answer?
Okay. I divided 100, not 100, sorry, 1,990 by 5, which equals to 398. And then I divided 375 by 5, which equals to 75. And I have 398 plus 75, which equals to 700. Wait, it equals to 473. Sorry.
Okay, good. So when you add them, that's when you get the 473. Good. All right. Anyone else got 473? Is the answer? All right. Okay, so what I want y'all to do right now is take a picture of your notes and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your notes and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. That's everyone. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let me check. I see Casey, Navea, Gianna, Chai, Ajani. Still waiting on the rest of you to send in your work. Akiro, where's your work? Akiro, where's your work? And also Ashtan Webb, I need your work. Where's Angel? Angel, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, where's your work? I haven't received your work as yet.
I'm sending it now.
Okay, and Bree and Bri, have y'all sent in your work? Bree and Bri, have y'all sent in your work?
We're sending it now.
Okay. Okay, vet presenti. Okay, vet
Yes, sir.
presenti. I don't have your work.
I'm trying to write it down.
You on the slide?
Yes.
Well, quickly write it down. Where is I need the rest of you to send in your work, please. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Zara Hannah,
Yes, sir.
where's your work?
I'm about to set it down.
Okay. Willon, did you write this down? Where's Willon?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Rashad, where's your work?
Mr. Petit, I send that right now. Can you get the phone?
Okay. Where's Sabria? Sabria, are you there? Sabria, are you there? Where's Sabria? Got it from Sabria. Nevaeh, you already sent in your work? Nevaeh, have you already sent in your work? Where's Nevaeh? Yeah, not from Nevaeh, that's
Oh, sorry. Yes, I already did.
okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you all a quiz based on this. And from the quiz, at least once you finish with the quiz, then I want you to, once you are finished with the quiz, I need you to, no, once you start the quiz, once you have started the quiz, I need you to put started inside the chat, okay? But I need all the rest of you who have been sent in their work. You know who you are. I need you to send in your work before I have to call you out. It will not be pretty. Where's Dwayne?
Yes, sir.
Where's Dwayne? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Dwayne, where's your work?
I just joined.
Your what? Your what?
Pardon?
Where is your work? Where's your work? That's my question. Where's your work?
I just joined.
No, that I don't think you understand my question. Where's your work? Are you writing it down?
Yes, sir.
Well, say that, Dan. Is this your first slide?
Pardon?
Is this the first slide that you're writing?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Let me send the rest of the slides to you. And Akiro, I think Akiro is asking for the slides as well. That's some example 3. And let me send you example 2. Akiro, I also sent you I sent the notes inside the chat. Please make sure you have them written down. Where is, oh, my job is to get the, yes, Rashad.
I just sent away.
Yes, I have it.
Yes, it's a question. Just thought that you already sent the thing for us to do in the chat.
I haven't sent it yet. I'm gonna send it right now.
Yes, sir.
Again, once you've started the quiz, please put started inside the chat. Again, once you've started the quiz, please put started inside the chat. I'm going to put the quiz right now. The goal is to get an 80% and above. Again, the goal is to get an 80% and above on this quiz, which means since it's out of 15, the lowest you can get is 12. All right. Again, the lowest you can get is 12. So make sure that you start the quiz. Once you start it, place started inside the chat. And then once you're completed with the quiz, I need you to take a screenshot of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead. Oh yeah.
Can you-
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me. You should have it.
I do, thank you.
No problem. Okay, like I say, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Once you've already done that, then I need you to start with the quiz. The quiz is going to be based on the information that we have just covered. All right, make sure once you finish with your quiz, when you're finished with the quiz, I need you to take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me via WhatsApp. You need to make sure that you get an 80% and above on the quiz.
Excuse me, Ms. Boutique.
Go ahead.
You have to put bags after the answer.
No. Yes, Akiro. Akiro. Where's
Good afternoon, Mr. Petit.
Good afternoon. Please take down this example, Malik. It's gonna be helpful for you when you're gonna do the quiz. Hello, Malik. Who am I talking to?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I understand.
Yeah, but then you didn't say anything, so you have to respond when I'm speaking to you.
Pardon?
I said you did not respond, so you have to respond when I'm speaking to you.
Yes, sir.
Write down this first example, and then I'll give you the quiz to do. All right, make sure for the quiz, make sure that you complete them to the best of your ability. You want to get an 80% or above, which means that you cannot get lower than 15. All right, and if you're finished with the quiz, take a screenshot of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Very good, Nevaeh. 100, and very good, Joseph. So waiting on the others to finish with the quiz. Where's Kevin? Kevin, are you there? Kevin, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where's the notes?
Sending all of them in.
Okay. Again, once you finish with the quiz, please take a screenshot of your grade and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you're finished with your quiz, take a screenshot of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Very good, Gianna. Very good, Sarah. Very good, Nevaeh and Joseph, Kevin, and Ajani. Again, once you have finished with your quiz, take a screenshot of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Still waiting on other persons to finish with their quiz before we move on to something else. Shataina, are you doing the quiz?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What number you on?
Number 3.
Okay. Rashad, are you doing the quiz?
Yes, sir, Mr. Petit. Number 5. I used to do my way.
Okay. Malik Rule, what number you on? I mean, not what number one. Are you writing down the notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Malia
Oh,
Rule,
by the way,
go ahead.
Mr. Petit, I wasn't here for the last few classes.
Yes.
I had exams this week. So
Oh, okay,
this is
okay.
my first class, technically.
Okay, it's the first class back. All right. That's
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right.
So Batita just finished my white.
All right. Shot 15 out of 15. Very good. Like I said, if you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Bri, where's Bri?
So Mr. Batik, even though you see my work, I still gotta send it to you via WhatsApp.
Yeah, I need to see a screenshot.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
How did you get a 12 out of 15?
I got
One
one
question.
question wrong.
Silly. No, I'm talking to Bri. Go ahead, Bri.
I only got one question wrong.
Okay, and it's worth 3 points, I think. Or 2. I think it's worth 2 points. No, it has to be worth 3 because if you guys saw the 12, okay, let me, okay, I understand. Do you understand how to get them right?
Yes, sir.
This was a mistake. Okay, Clement? Clement?
Sir, I must receive that question wrong.
Clement?
Yes, sir.
What happened today?
I'm sorry, I got one question wrong.
You got 12 out of 15.
Still,
You happy that? Are you happy about that?
no, sir.
No, I wasn't
This is
expecting.
got one question worth 3 points instead of 2 points.
Yeah, one question. You got one question wrong. That's a lot. You're supposed to get none wrong.
If all these questions were worth 2 points, I would still get an 80.
But you still get one wrong. You still got one wrong. I don't think you understand that. Like, you still got one wrong.
Yeah, I'll read through the quiz.
Okay, Angel. I mean, 12 out of 15 is at 80%, but I just wasn't expecting you to get an 80. You're supposed to get 100. Very good, Bri. Very good, Angel. Still waiting on the rest of you to do your work. Where's Shekinah? Shekinah, where's your test?
I'm on number 5. I'm about to send it.
Okay, and Kiajane, where's Kiajane?
Yeah,
Okay, what are you doing right now?
I'm on the quiz.
What number you on?
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. And Sabria, where's Sabria? Sabria, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm sending it in right now.
Why you
I had
couldn't
to
hit?
finish my
Why
notes.
you had to do what?
Finish my notes.
Oh, okay. All right, still waiting on the rest of you to finish. Willon, where's Willon?
Yes, sir.
Where's your quiz?
I'm just getting started on it.
Okay. And Kmar, where's Kmar?
Yes, sir.
Why are you doing so bad on the quiz?
I think I add wrong.
Yeah, you had a lot wrong. Please redo it. Malia, roll. That's Malia. Malia, roll.
Yes, sir.
How did you get that score?
Because I put bikes at the end
Oh, okay. I don't put buys
and
at
they
the
give
end.
me all wrong.
Yeah, don't put buys at the end. Redo it, but don't put buys at the end. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Malia, you understand me? Redo it, but don't put buys at the end.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Mr. Padilla, redo it.
Yes, I see it. Okay, so how many persons are finished with the quiz? Let me know if you're finished with the quiz. Okay, I don't think y'all heard me. How many persons are finished with the quiz? How many persons are finished with the quiz? Let me know.
I am.
I am.
I am.
Me.
Okay, good.
Me.
Okay, perfect. So since most of you are finished with the quiz, let's move on. The rest of you are still writing the notes and doing the quiz. I need to see that before you leave. All right, so let's go on another important topic. This one should be very easy. We're going to be doing sequences. Okay, so let's begin with that. Write this down, please. It says write down the next number in the sequence. Put what you think the answer is going to be inside the chat. What do you think the next number in the sequence is going to be? We have 2, we have 6, we have 10. What's the next number inside the sequence? Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. And again, write this down because I'm going to ask for the notes before we leave maths. Again, what do you think the answer is? What is the next number in the sequence? Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. All right. What do you think the next number in the sequence is? I need everyone who said they are finished with their quiz to answer. Some people are not answering. So I need you to write this down. What is the next number in the sequence? Johnny, what do you think the next number in the sequence is? We have 2, 6, and then 10. What do you think the next number in the sequence is?
14.
Okay, how did you get 14?
You had 4 more.
Say it again.
I said you had 4 more.
This is 4 more. Very good. How do we move from 2 to 6? What did we do? We had to do what? Add what?
4.
Add 4. Very good. And how do we move from 6 to 10?
By adding 4 again.
By adding 4 again. And so for the next move, we had to add 4. And what is 10 plus 4? It's going to be what?
14.
14. Very good. All right. Anyone got 14 for their answer? Before I put it on the screen, before I put on the screen. Anyone got 14?
I did.
I did.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Can I use the bathroom, please?
Yes, you can. So 2 to 6, you add 4. 6 to 10, you add 4. And then 10 to 14, you add 4. Okay. So please write this down. Again, please write this down before we move on to the next question. Okay. Hopefully there are no questions on this. Oh, now we got to answer. Prashan, where's Prashan?
Yes, sir.
What are you working on?
It's long, but it's understanding basic math and let me see. Understanding basic math terminology, sum, difference, product, quotient, remainder.
Okay.
And then there's like 2 more after that. Then I'm done with the entire paper.
Okay, but then good. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Question number 1B. Write down the next number in the sequence. I need you to put your answer inside the chart for me, please. Again, write down the next number in the sequence. Put your answer inside the chart for me, please. Put your answer inside the chart, please. Write down the next number in the sequence. Okay, I need everyone to answer. What do you think the next number in the sequence is going to be? Now, don't just put whatever you see everybody doing. Put what you believe the right answer to be. Not just because everybody put it, you put it. Again, put your hands inside the chat. So I need, where is Willon? Where's Willon? Willon, are you still doing the quiz?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Zaria, how did you get 10? That's not Zaria. Zara. Zara Hannah? How did you get 10? No, not you, Zaria. Zara. Zara Hannah?
Yes, sir.
How did you get 10?
I counted numbers, but I realized that they was taking away 3 from each number.
Okay, very good. So 19. How do we move from 19 to 16, Zara?
You take away 3.
Very good. How do we move from 16 to 13? We take away 3 again. And Zara, how do we move from 13 to the next one? You have to do what?
3.
Take away 3. So the correct answer is going to be what?
10.
10. How many persons got this before I put it inside the chat and inside put the answer? How many persons got? All right. Anyone else got it before I gave the answer? Okay, that's good. Right there. All right, good. So write this down for me, please, and then once you write it down, we can move on to the next one. Again, once you write this down, we can move on to the next one. Aaliyah? Aaliyah Store?
Yes, sir.
What are you working on?
Number theory.
Okay, do you have any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, good. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's see. Okay, so let's write down this question. I need Sabria, can you read question number 2 for me, please?
Yes, sir. David is a parking boy at the local store. At the end of the day, his tips amounted to $9 bills, 13 25-cent coins, and 8 10-cent coins. Calculate the total amount of his tip.
Very good. And thank you, Sabria. I need, by the way, if you think you know the answer, put it inside the chat for me, please. Again, if you believe that you know the answer. put your answers in the chat before we actually do it. That'll be good if you believe you know the answer. Kiajani, can you read number 2 for me, please? Kiajani, read number 2, please. That's Kiajani.
Sorry. David is a packing boy at a local store. At the end of the day, his tips, whatever I say? His tips amounted to nine $1 bills, 13.25 coins, and 8 10 coins. Calculate the total.
10-cent coin.
Oh. Calculate the total amount of tips.
The steps, very good.
Amount of his tips.
Very good, thank you. Again, put your answers inside the chat if you think that you know the answer. I see 2 persons put their answers so far. But if you think that you know how to get the answer, you can put your answers inside the chat. Malia Lord, can you read this question for me? One more reader. Go ahead, Malia Road. I cannot hear you, Malia. So let me ask Kate, Gianna, can you read this question for me, please?
David is a packing boy at the local store. At the end of the day, his tips amounted to $9 bills, 13.25 coins, and 8 10-cent coins. Calculate the total amount of his tips.
Very good. So let's do it. So Zaria, how are we gonna answer this? How are we gonna figure out the total amount of his tips? Zaria?
Yes, sir.
How are we gonna get the total amount of his tips?
Add all the coins.
Explain to me what you're gonna do.
Add $9 bills, 13 quarters, and 8 10-cents.
Like mathematically, how are we gonna write this down? Like what's gonna be our working? Are we gonna multiply? Or what are we gonna do?
Oh, multiply, because you have to do 9 times 1, which is 9.
Okay. What else?
13 times 25.
13 times 25. 25 or 0.25?
0.25.
0.25. Why 0.25?
Because a quarter, that's how much it's worth.
Yes, it's 25 cents. It's not dollars.
Yes, sir.
Plus what?
8 times 0.10.
Right, 8 times 0.10. Do you remember this question?
No, sir.
Really?
I don't.
This was on the paper I told you to do. I'm going over the paper we did. Well, what I told you to do.
Oh, I did do that. That was a while back.
Yeah, so wow. All right, 9 times 1 is?
1. I mean, 9.
9, be careful. And then 13 times 0.25 is what?
3.25.
Yes, $3.25. And then we have, what's the next one? 8
8
times
times
0.10 is going to be what?
80 cents.
80 cents. So 0.80. Okay. Now let's add them. So if we're going to add them, we're going to have 9.0. We're going to have 3.25. And we're going to have 0.80. All right. Please add them like this. Make sure all of the numbers in the ones place are in the ones place, number in the 10th place is in the 10th place, and number in the 100th place is in the 100th place. So 0 plus 5 plus 0 is what? Sorry,
Or 5.
Good. 8 plus 2 plus 0 is?
10.
10.
0, carry the 1.
Very good. Put the 0 down. Carry the 1 up. 9 plus 1 is?
Add the decimal and then 9 plus
Yeah.
1 is 10.
Plus 3?
3 is 13.
Right there. So it's going to be 13 point what? Very good. 13.05. Again, write down this question. Write down this question. And write down how I answered it. Did anyone get 13.05 before me? Anyone got that?
I did.
I did.
Claremont?
I did.
Okay. Good. Good, good. Okay, write this down for me, please. And as I will be looking at your notes and seeing if you have it. So make sure to write this down. And when it's time to send your notes, you have all of your notes to send. All right. So, Chai, can you explain how we got 13.05?
Yes, sir. First, we times 9 times 1, which would give us 9.
Mm-hmm.
Then we times 13 times 0.25, which gives us 3.25.
Good.
Then we times 8 by 0.10, which gives us 0.80.
Good.
And then we add them all together to give us 13.05.
That's a good point. Not multiply, so it's supposed to be addition. This is addition, not multiplication. Please correct that. All right. Good. Thank you, Chai. Okay, good. Akiro, where's Akiro? You call him. You know, I don't see him from Ashtan. There's Ashtan. Okay, write this down for me and take a picture of it and send it to me. What's up again? Write this down and take a picture of it and send it to me. What's up? All right, let's move on to the next question. Can I move on? Or are y'all still writing this down? Hello, please answer me. Can I move on? Or y'all still writing this down?
Yes,
You
sir.
can
You screenshot it and send it in the chat, please.
Yeah, I already did that. Okay, let's move on to the next question. You know what? All right. So the question says that I want, Clement, can you read the question, please? Complete the diagram.
Complete the diagram so that it is symmetrical about the both x-axis and the y-axis.
Very good. So I want you all to put inside the chat what you think the answer is. Is it A, B, C, or D? Right, so go ahead.
Rewrite number 3 down.
Yes, write down number 3. Write down the entire of number 3. So complete the diagram so that it's symmetrical about both the x and y axis. Put your hands inside the chat, please. What do you think it is? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay. Again, put your hands inside the chat. Is it A, B, C, or D? Which one is the correct answer for number 3? Put your hands inside the chat, please. What do you think it is? They want us to complete this diagram. We have a particular shape and they wanted us to complete it such that it's symmetrical about the x, the y, the x and the y axis. Okay. Put your hands inside the chat. What do you think it is? Is it A, B, C, or D? All right.
Excuse me, Mr. D.
Go ahead.
Can I go to the bathroom, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you.
Again, put your hands inside the chat for me, please. What do you think it is? Is it A, B, C, or D? Which one is the correct one? Which one is the diagram that makes the shape symmetrical about the x and the y axis? Which one do you think it is? I need the rest of you to answer, please. I only see 6 persons who are answering. The rest of you need to answer. What do you think it is? Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay. Most persons are saying B. Most persons are saying B. Okay, so drum roll, please. Can anyone do a drum roll for me? All right, thank you, Clement. The correct answer is actually D. D is the correct answer. And Zaria, you changed your answer from the right answer to the wrong answer. I don't know if you noticed that.
I think everybody decided to copy me.
Yeah, everybody decided to copy you. So the correct answer is D. Yes, Zaria?
I thought it was B, but after I thought it was D, but after I see everyone putting B, I thought I was wrong.
No, you're not wrong. They say it is symmetrical about the x and the y. So they basically want you to finish the diagram. So you would do it like this. You would complete it. So that's that. And then that's that. And then you complete it again. Basically, you're doing a mirror image. So then you would go and do well, you want to extend it some more. So you want to put this on this side, this, and then you want to Do it like that. Very good. And then you want to extend this out. Send it out by this much. So, and then I want to extend that out as well. So it's going to be like this. Okay, so basically all you're doing is completing the diagram, making the star complete. Basically all you're doing. All right. So that's how you complete it. Okay, so it's everyone remember the line of symmetry, and everyone remember what we did line of symmetry. Anyone can remember that? Hello, can anyone remember line of symmetry?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, they'll answer me when I talking to you. I mean, this is not, I'm not having a speech, so you have to participate in the class. You can't just be talking. So if I ask a question, please respond. Don't wait on nobody else to respond. You have to respond. All right, so the correct answer is D. Okay, D is the correct answer. Good. Can I move the slide now?
Yes, sir.
All right, for the rest of you, I'm going to put it inside the chat so that you can have it. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Well, that's a really good question. Good. So this is a question. They want us to simplify, right? So they want us to simplify this. So when you look at this question, how are we going to simplify it? What are we going to do? We're going to do what? What are we going to, what rule are we going to be using?
Use PEMDAS.
PEMDAS, very good. So, by the way, what do we mean by this? What is this? This right now. What is that?
Square root.
Square root. Square root, very good. Square root. Before we even get to the square root, let's look at the square numbers. I need everyone to help me with the square numbers, please. So, everyone, please answer. What is 1 squared?
1.
1, very good. What is 2 squared?
4.
2 squared is 4. What is 3 squared?
9.
3 squared is 9. How are you getting it?
We just
Because
want.
we multiply 3 times 3 is 9.
3 times 3 is 9. How are you getting 4?
2 times 2 is 4. And 1 times 1 is 1.
Very good. So what is 4 squared?
16.
16, very good. No calculators, no calculators.
No calculators.
5 squared, what's 5 squared?
25.
25. Good. What is 6 squared?
36.
36, very good. Y'all sure y'all ain't using no calculator?
No, sir, I'm not using no calculator.
Okay, what is 7 squared?
49.
49, very good. What is 8 squared?
64.
64.
64, very good. What is 9 squared?
81.
81, very good. And so what is 10 squared?
100.
100.
Good, 100. What is 11 squared?
121.
121. 121. What is 12 squared?
144.
144. What is, you ready for this? What is 13 squared?
169.
Not 56, 100 and?
69.
169, very good. And what is 14 squared?
196.
196, good. Now let's do the square root. What is the square root of 1?
1.
1. What's the square root of 4?
2.
2. What is the square root of 9?
3.
3. What is the square root of 16?
4.
4. Well, how are you getting the answer? How do you know?
We are smart.
No, tell me, like, if you were to explain it to somebody. Sabria, your mic is not working. I
We
can't
just
hear you.
divide 16 by, we just divide the number by its square.
No, because 25 divided by 2 is not 5.
You have to times the number by itself.
Very good. So we ask ourselves what number times itself give us 16, the answer is 4. And what number times itself gives us 9, the answer is 3. And what number times itself gives us 4, the answer is 2. So what number times itself gives us 25?
5.
5, very good. So the square root of 25 is 5. And what number times itself gives us 36?
6.
6. So the square root of 36 is 6. What is the square root of 49?
7.
7, very good. What is the square root of 64?
8.
8, very good. And what's the square root of 81?
9.
9, very good. Where's Gianna?
I'm here.
I don't hear you answering you. Do you understand how to do it? And how we get an answer?
I already tried.
Say it again?
I already tried to do it.
Okay. But do you understand how we get in the square root?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. The square root of 100 is what? 10. 10, very good. The square root of 121?
11.
11.
11. And the square root of 144?
It's 12.
12.
Good. It's 12. And the square root of 169?
It's 13.
It's 13. What is the square root of, we ready for this? Ready? What is the square root of, what's the square root of 400?
20.
20.
You thought you could have tricked us.
Very good. 20. Because 20 times 20 is 400.
400.
Good. So let's get back to our question. Did anyone figure out the answer to this question? Anyone figure out the answer to this question?
But I'm not sure if it's right.
What you got? Put it inside the chat. Put it inside the chat. Put your answer what you think it is inside the chat. And don't go copying everybody because they might be wrong. Just like how we saw when Claremont put B and then everybody follow him and then he was wrong. So don't follow everybody. Make sure I do it on your own and see what you get. Okay. All right, so again, they follow in the video. 17, 17, 7. Okay, interesting.
Me and Nevaeh said it at the same time.
Hers is up, yours is below. What is the square root of 36? We're gonna do that first. What is that?
6.
6, very good. That'll be 6. plus 4 times 5. And what is 3 squared?
9.
3 squared is 9. Now, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna add 6 and 4, right? What is the next thing
No,
we're gonna
sir.
do? Are we gonna add 6 and 4?
Multiply 4 times 5.
Why are you adding? Why are you multiplying before you add?
Because of a rule
Because
of
it comes first.
Because what?
Comes first.
But addition comes first, yeah.
Because of order of operation.
And this one.
Very good. Because of PEMDAS. Some of you might learn it as BODMAS or PEMDAS. So the P is for what?
parentheses.
Parentheses. The E is for what?
Exponent.
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 The M is for what?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. The D is for
Division.
division. The A is for
Addition.
and the S is for
Subtraction.
subtraction. So we do the exponents first, or we did the exponents first, which is the square root of 36 and then 3 squared. So we already did that. Now we have to do multiplication because multiplication always comes before addition or subtraction. So when we multiply, we get what?
20.
4 times 5 is 20. So we have 20 minus 9. Now, what are we going to do at this point? We're going to
Add.
What is 6 plus 20?
26.
26. We bring down the 9. It's going to be 26 minus 9. What's 26 minus 9?
17.
26 minus 9. 26 minus 9 is 17. Anyone got 17 before you got it?
I did. I did.
Very good. Very good. Again, please write this down before we move on to the next slide. Again, please write this down before we move on to the next slide. All right. Willon, where's Willon?
Yes, sir.
Did you finish the quiz?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, Shekinah, where's Shekinah?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got 17?
Yes, sir.
And Joseph, do you understand how we got 17?
Yeah, I understand.
Pardon?
No, yes, I understand.
Okay, how about you, Rashad? Do you understand how we got 17? Rashad, where's Rashad? Oh, he said he had to use the restroom. Where's Rashad? Rashad, are you there?
Yes, sir. I didn't know you called my name the first time.
Do you understand how we got 17?
Yes, sir. Looking at it.
Okay, were you there when we were explaining it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I just was caught up writing the notes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Malia, where's Malia Road? Are you there?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Do you understand how we got 17?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Malik, roll. Do you understand how we got 17?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, Ma, do you understand how we got 17?
Yes, sir.
Good. And Ebony's, where's Ebony's? Ebony's, are you there? Where's Ebony's? Ebony's, are you there? Can't hear from Ebony's. Gianna, do you understand how we got 17?
Yes, sir. But I did it wrong at first because I didn't use I said a word.
PEMDAS?
Yes, sir. I didn't
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah, you have to use it. Remember, you have to multiply before you add. You have to do exponents before you multiply. Right? Dwayne Slew, where's Dwayne Slew?
Yes, sir.
Well, where's the notes?
My mother isn't here right now, so I can't send the notes.
Are you finished the first set of notes?
Yes, sir.
You are writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I need you, when your mother arrives, to send the letter, take a picture, or you take a picture of the notes. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Where's your phone anyway? Any of the phone?
My phone broke.
My goodness. Okay, Vat, you understand how we got 17?
Excuse me?
Okay, Vat, do you understand how we got 17?
Yes, sir.
Good. Bethany, can you explain how we got 17?
Start by doing the square number, which is 36, and it equals up to 6. We add for like we place what out, we place the rest down, and then we do the square number for 3, which is 9.
Okay.
Then we multiply 4 times 5, which is 20. Then we add 6 plus 20, which is 26. Take away 9, which is 17.
Very good. Very good. Okay, are we done with this slide? Before I move it, are we done with this slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So let's do one more question. Let me see if we have enough time for one more question. Let me see. I don't know. I don't think we do. Okay, no, we don't. Okay, so I need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Yes, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. For those who are finished with their notes and already sent it to me, I need you to do this question and put your answer inside the chat. Just put the answer, right? If you are finished sending me all of the notes, but if you're not finished sending me all the notes, then you need to finish, write down the notes. But if you already sent me all your notes, then you could do question 5 AI. So again, take a picture of your notes and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your notes and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need that urgently, yes.
Is that a decimal between the 2 and 3?
Yes, there's a decimal.
Oh no.
Say, oh no. All right, once you finish, put your answer inside the chat for me. So far, Zaria has answered. Uh, Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. And if you are done, then I need you to do the question that's on the screen. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Write down the value of 12.35 squared. Okay, so far I see Bry, Zaria, Bry, Kevin, Clement, all of them have the same answers. Why is that?
Because we did our calculations.
Because you got a calculation, you sure? Or you got a copy and paste them? Which one?
Sorry, I did actually do my calculations. I'll send you a photo about that.
Okay, please send me a photo of your calculations. Let me see.
Calculations sent.
All right. Let's go. Let's transition over to English language. By the way, Clement, Kevin, Bry, Nabil, and Zaria. That answer's right. Rashad, you put the decimal place in the wrong position.
Yes, sir, that was a mistake.
Okay, so let's begin. So today is what? Today is Monday. Monday, the 11th of December. By the way, next week is the last week for classes. Again, next week is the last week for classes. And then we break for the Christmas. And if you have not signed up for the BJC or BGCSE, please make sure to do that before the deadline closes. Okay? Subject is English language. And the topic is, by the way, what topic we did last week? The last time we did English. What's the last topic? Say it again. Not descriptive, not descriptive.
Expository, I think. I can't remember.
Expository, very good. And what did we say expository essays are for?
To give information.
To give information. There's an E word we use.
Explain.
To explain, very good. So you have descriptive writing, or descriptive essays, which describe, persuasive essays, convince, expository essays, explain, and narrative essays do what?
Tell a story.
Narrative essays tell a story. Today we're going to be looking at a different type of essay, and it begins with A. Anyone have any idea? What is it? It begins with A. Abstract. That'll be cool. No, not abstract. A different type of essay.
Expository? No.
Expository? Who said that?
Japanese.
That's so funny. No, Evelyn's no. It begins with A. Where's Marinique? Marinique usually is get these answers.
Is it article?
No, not article. It's a type of essay.
Can you please give us a second letter?
The second, if I give you the second letter, I give it away. All right, I can give you the second letter, and you should get this.
Argumentative?
No, say it again. Who said that? What did you say?
Argumentative.
Yes, very good. So
Even if you give us the second letter, I don't think our process is gonna get that.
you don't think he's gonna get it? Okay, argumentative essay. Argumentative essay. So what do you think you're gonna do in this essay?
Argue.
Argue. Very good. Argue. So you're gonna argue your point. And this comes up a lot. And well, this type of essay is so popular. And it's the type of essay that I would recommend that you do when you take your exams. Always try to do argumentative essays because they are so easy. So argumentative essays is a genre of writing that argues.
So this basically like in Texas then.
In what?
Like text.
Text? What do you mean?
Like if we arguing with this person over.
Oh yeah, exactly.
WhatsApp.
Yeah, it's it's that's similar, but when we talk about a whole essay dedicated to an argument.
Yes, sir. I mean, some people do that.
That's true. You're right. Some people do that.
Redditors.
So position or stance. Okay. So an argumentative essay is a general writing that argues a particular position or stance. And when we say stance, we just basically that's basically another word for position. So whatever your position is, whatever your viewpoint is, you're basically trying to tell the reader, right, why you believe this particular thing. And in some ways, you're trying to persuade them to believe the same thing as well. So this type of essay presents a well-reasoned. What do we mean by well-reasoned? What does that mean? You say well-reasoned. What is that? That's just a big word for saying what? Something that's well-reasoned. What does that mean?
It means it's worth it to do something. Like to
No.
believe in something.
Oh, close, very close. Well-reasoned. It presents a well-reasoned. Let me finish it so you can understand. A well-reasoned argument or case.
So a reason to argue over that specific topic?
It's a well-reasoned though. Well-reasoned. This type of essay presents a well-reasoned argument or case based on a particular issue. What do we mean by well-reasoned? Well-reasoned basically means
That
that
actually makes sense.
exactly you actually thought about it. Like it actually not something that something that is not well thought about. It is something that you thought about, something that actually makes sense, something that is thorough, something that is sensible, well reasoned, right? It's sensible, it makes sense. It's not easy to debunk, or it's not easy to challenge because there's so much sense in it. So you presenting your argument, presenting your case, you're presenting your stance on a particular issue. And that doesn't mean that your tone won't have to be rough. It just means that you have to know what you're talking about. So this type of essay, okay, well, we can say, I want to start with this type of essay. We can say careful planning, right? What else? We can say thorough research. And effective use of evidence is needed, or we can say is required in this particular type of essay. So what things are needed when you're trying to write an argumentative essay? Well, the first thing you need to do is plan. You need to plan, you need to research, and you need to use the evidence properly. So what's the sense of having the evidence that you don't know how to properly use it, right? So you have to present it in a convincing way. It's sort of like persuasive essay, because you are still trying to convince the reader of your position and why your position makes sense. So in a sense, this is kind of like a subdivision of persuasive essay, because you still have to persuade people. And it's kind of like expository essays in the sense that you have to, in a sense that you have to explain and illuminate people. But this is a hybrid, because this one, yes, you have to explain, right? But you also have to persuade, and you also have to pick a side. So like for expository essays, you don't necessarily have to pick a side. But for argumentative essays, you have to pick a side, okay? And explain why you picked a particular side. So obviously, this type of essay is going to have the regular thing. You're going to have introduction. In the introduction, you obviously know you need the hook. And what is the hook? What does the hook do for the introduction? What does the hook do?
Interest the reader in the beginning.
Very good. It attracts the reader's attention. So you start with a compelling hook that grabs the reader's attention. This could be brought out by a thought-provoking question, a relevant quote, maybe a surprising fact related to the topic. And so that's how you do it. You try to hook the reader first, right? That's what you do with your argumentative essay. You start off with a hook. And then, like I said, the hook could be question, quote, fact, dialogue, whatever that could interest your reader first. And then you want to provide some background information, just to give some context to the issue that you're dealing with. And then you begin, and then you do your thesis statement. And so your thesis statement is going to clearly state the main argument or claim of the essay. All right, so I guess we could write that. So the introduction is a crucial part of an argumentative essay, right? As it sets the tone, for this wrong, for the entire essay. Right? So in the introduction, be sure to have these 3 essential, we can call them features. The first one, what's the first one I told you that we need to have an introduction? Anyone can remember?
Hook.
It is what we call it?
Hook.
The hook. Very good. So the hook, you basically want to start with a compelling hook. So the hook is there to grab the reader's attention. So start with a compelling hook. Okay. That grabs the reader's attention. This could be a thought-provoking question, a relevant quote, or a surprising fact related to the topic. Okay, that's what we mean by a hook. So you start off with a hook. So basically starting off in an interesting way. Okay, that's what you do in your introduction. So like I say, your hook could be a question, a rhetorical question. It could be a quote from, you know, from someone related to the topic that you would want to quote just to start it off, or maybe a popular quote, it may be a saying, it may be something that people know. It could be a surprising fact, and the keyword surprising. It could be basically anything that grabs the reader's attention and that's also appropriate and that's also related to the topic. You can't just have some off the wall, you know. You don't want to say anything that just comes to your head. It must be related to the topic. So that's something to think about. The next thing you want is background information. Okay, so background information. So you want to talk a little, not a lot. Just want to give a little background information on the topic, on the issue at hand. Why is it important? Why should we listen to you? Why does this even make sense? Right? So just giving some background information on the topic. And this is how you write an essay. And especially an argumentative one. So good. So you want to give some background information. So provide some context and background information about the issue to ensure that the reader understands the significance of the argument. Like, why in the world are we talking about this? Why does this make sense? You know what I mean? Why is this topic even relevant to me as the reader? Why should I even listen to you? And so how long has these discussions been going on? Are you the first person to talk about this? Like, just give some relevant information. And then thesis statement. Thesis statement is the most important part of the introduction. It is in the thesis statement where you will state your position. Right? So you want to state what you believe, what is your position on this on the discussion at hand. So you want to clearly state the main argument. Or claim that the essay will defend. here, you will also state clearly your position, so whether you agree or disagree. And the 3 reasons why you take this position. So clearly state your main argument, right? Clearly state your main argument, clearly state your main claim. How do you do this? By clearly stating your position and giving 3 reasons why you take this position. Okay. Next is the body paragraphs. Which are there to basically build the argument. Whose purpose? Purpose is to build the argument. Sure that these have a topic sentence and are filled with evidence and examples to support your claim or your position. In argumentative essays, you can give what they call, anyone ever heard about counter arguments? Anyone ever heard of counter argument? Anyone ever heard of what we mean with anyone have ever heard of a counter argument? Anyone?
An argument that defies the first argument.
Yeah, so a counter argument is basically, let's say you believe that students should not wear uniforms. Right? That's what you believe. And you're explaining why students should not wear uniforms to schools, blah, blah, blah. And then you might say, well, a counter argument to this, to my position, is X, Y, Z. Some people believe that they should wear uniforms because uniforms, give students a sense of school pride. It gives students a sense of just prevents, students from, going. That just prevents the dress style from not being explicit and stuff like that. So that's the counter argument to your argument. So you might want to, Sabria, I can't hear you. If you're trying to speak, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Say it again.
Can you hear me now?
Barely. You could speak though.
So is that like a debate?
Say it again.
Is it like a debate?
Yeah, kind of like a debate. Yeah, that's very good. So it's like a debate. So you could inside of your body paragraph, you can say what other people might say about your argument and then give a counter argument to what they say. So you might say, some people believe that if we are not wearing uniforms, then that means that we would dress poorly, or our dress style would be explicit. But your counter argument could be, well, that's not true because, if we don't have to wear school uniforms, then they just need to have rules in place so that, like, it don't necessarily have to be explicit. Like the dress style don't necessarily have to go explicit. They just need to have certain rules in place so that it can prevent students from being explicit, but it doesn't mean that you still can't wear your school uniform. Or you can give an example of funding wherein students don't wear school uniform, but you know, everyone still gets along fine and stuff like that. So that's a counter argument to the argument that people might have towards what you're saying. Okay. So in argument of essays, it is possible to acknowledge and address arguments that are different than your own. These are called counter arguments. You must also rebut these arguments and show why your belief is the most why your belief opposition is better. Okay. So even though you mentioned, like we say, counter arguments, and I explained it wrong the first time. Counter arguments is the arguments that they give to you, that they give towards what you're saying, that are opposite to your beliefs. And rebuttals are going to be you challenging the counter arguments that they gave, or what people might say to what you're saying. All right. So when you're writing a argumentative essay, make sure that you choose a strong topic. Make sure that you conduct thorough research, because if the only way you can know about an issue is if you thoroughly research it. Know your audience, know who you're talking to. In your case, you'll be talking to the examiner, so you're gonna make sure that you write in a way that they understand, and you write in a way that that is sensible, so that they not only understand what you're saying, but they are actually going to be persuaded by what you're saying. Use a lot of evidence. Try to use statistics. Try to use, examples and anecdotes, even if you could find expert opinions. This helps to basically add depth and credibility to your argument, to your essay. Whatever you do, make sure you proofread. Make sure you proofread and edit. Take the time to revise and edit your work, because if you edit and revise your work, then it eliminates, it lessens the amount of grammatical errors that you do. And if this is the argumentative essay, and if it's like homework, then you can maybe ask someone else to read it. And if you ask someone else to read, that's a very good point, because if you ask someone else to read it, sometimes you may think you have a period there, but you don't have a period there. You might have missing words. And when someone else read it, since they read it for the first time, they would be better able to help you to notice when you have certain things that are not supposed to be in the essay. All right. Good. So let's go on to the grid exercise so that we can conclude.
Excuse me, Mr. D.
Go ahead.
Can you post the notes in the chat, please?
I still have it. I mean, I haven't moved the screen, so it's still there. But I'm gonna post it in the chat once I finish. I haven't gone to grade exercise yet.
Excuse me, sir, may you share your screen, please?
Can't see my screen?
Thank you.
Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mr. D.
Go ahead.
What we supposed to do again? We just supposed to finish writing this notes?
I'm gonna give you the grade exercise after you finish.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let us begin the grade exercise. So grade exercise number 1. I want to give you multiple choice questions. So you need to write down the question as well as the options as well. So let me put it circle instructions. Circle the correct option for each question. So number 1, when addressing counter-arguments, what is an essential element to include in an argumentative essay? Number 2, Number two, what is the primary purpose of a hook in the introduction of an argumentative essay? What's the primary purpose of the hook, right? And then number three. All right, so I'm only going to give you three for tonight. The first question says, when addressing counter arguments, what is an essential element to include in an argumentative essay? Is it A, agreement with the counter argument, B, rebuttal to the counter argument, C, ignoring the counter argument, or D, a restatement of the counter argument? Number two, what is the primary purpose of a hook in the introduction of an argumentative essay? Is it to summarize the main argument, capture reader's attention, provide background information, or state the thesis statement? Number three, in the thesis statement of an argumentative essay, what information should be clearly stated? A, the author's name, B, the publication date, C, the main argument or claims, the author's position, and three, supporting reasons, or D, a counter argument. Please write this down and circle the correct option. Write down the questions as well as the options. And please do it quickly so that we can finish this and wrap this up. All right, Marnik, are you there? Where's Marnik?
Yes, sir.
What number you on? What number you want? What number you want?
Oh, two.
Are you finished writing down the notes?
No, sir.
Okay. Ajani, where's Ajani? Ajani, where's Ajani?
Yes, sir.
What number you want?
Number one.
Number one. Okay. Akira, what number you on? Again, Akira, what number you on? Akira, put inside the chat what number you on. All right. Aliyah, what number you on?
3.
Number three. Angel, what number you on? Angel, what number you want?
Pardon me?
What number are you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. And Bethany, what number you on?
Number 3.
Very good. Prashant, what number you on? Yeah, Prashant, what number you on?
I thought you didn't want me to do this. I still on the BGCSE paper.
Okay.
The last one.
The last
Also,
one?
question. If I
Right.
finish this tonight, do you want me to send you everything I've done or just the last paper?
Just the last.
Yes, sir.
Just what you did for the day. I saw what you did.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Rai, what number you on?
Number 3.
3. And Bree, what number you on?
On the same number as my sister, sir.
Okay. And Yvette Presenti, what number you on?
Number 2.
Okay. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send to me via WhatsApp. And Malia, roll what number you want?
Number 3.
Okay. Chai, what number you want?
Number 2.
All right, Gianna, are you finished?
Yes, I can send a picture now.
Okay. Casey, are you done?
No, sir, not yet. I'm on number 3.
Okay. And Kema, what number you want?
Number 3, sir.
And Sabria, what number you want? Okay. All right, are we done? Are y'all done with this? Can we answer it now?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes. All right, let's go again. So, all right, so it says when addressing counter arguments, what is an essential element to include in an argumented essay? Is it agreement with the counter argument or rebuttal to the counter argument, ignoring the counter argument, or a restatement of the counter argument? Tell us this one.
Bottom of counter argument.
A, B, C, or D?
B.
B. What does
I
the
put
rest of you have?
I put B.
Put B. Anyone else? Which y'all put?
B.
I
B,
put
very
B.
good. B, very good. You need a rebuttal to the counter argument. Very good. Anyone else got that right?
I got it.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Very good. What is the primary purpose of a hook in the introduction of an argumentative essay? What's the primary purpose of the hook?
I put B.
The primary purpose of the hook is to do what?
Capture the reader's attention.
Say it again.
Capture the reader's attention.
Very good. Capture the reader's attention. B. Capture the reader's attention. And so that's that. Capture the reader's attention. All right, and that's the last question says, in the thesis statement of an argumentative essay, what information should be clearly stated?
C. I put C, but I don't know if that right. I don't know.
The thesis statement, you need what? You need the author's position, you need the, and the three reasons, right? Very
Yes.
good, so it is C. All right, so my person's got all three, right? All three?
I did.
I did.
Very
I
good.
did.
Very
I
good.
did.
I did.
Awesome.
I
Very
did.
good. Very good. Very good. Okay, so if you finish with your work, I need you to take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. If you already done that, you could leave. If you already done it, you could leave. If not, then you have to stay back until you finish. All right. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Bajay.
Good night.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Do you want me to try to complete this tonight or finish it tomorrow?
How much do you have left?
I'm on 20 something. I get. I think that's 7. 7 different questions.
Leave it till tomorrow then.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Too much fatigue.
Yes, sir.
I send the work.
All right, you can go.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes.
Good night.
Good
I
night.
send in all my work.
Okay, good night.
Sweetie,
Go ahead.
I just sent up. So all you have to do is just check your WhatsApp.
Wait, let me see. Rashad, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got it.
So good night.
Good night.
My name is
Good night. All right, I need the rest of you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I'm going to end the recording.